Welcome to YOSTBUILT. So as I promised in the last video, we are going to do a garage walk around of the new YOSTBUILT garage up north. So I still have my garage down in Orlando, but we are going to show you around the garage we now have in Pennsylvania and show you the cars that we have up here and just give you a brief description of what they are. A lot of you guys think I'm a Honda guy. I do like Hondas. Hondas are fun, but I also like Mopar, Carroll Shelby cars and everything like that. So let's get right into this little walk around. So the first car we're going to look at is our 98 ACR Coupe. This car was built for basically SCCA and track days. It does have a full cage. It used to have a Kirky, which we removed so we could drive it a lot better. It has a full gauge set. It is on a standalone ECU. It is a fully built 2.0 dual cam with a fully built transmission. It has a twin disc. It has custom coilovers. It has full spherical bushings, as you can see, custom intake manifold. It has a Garrett GT 3076. Has a full 3-inch exhaust. Has dual Walboro 255 in-tank pumps, feeding a Aeromotive huge fuel pump. If we turn it on, you'll hear it. It has full ARP studs in the front, brakes. Literally, this car has everything you can do to a Neon done to it. So right now, my brother was driving it a couple of days ago, and he stretched out the clutch cable. So we have to order a new clutch cable. But other than that, this car is probably one of the cleanest Neon coupes you'll ever see. You can see in the video how clean this car is. The next car we're going to talk about is the Spirit RT, which you guys have seen in many of videos. This is a Turbo 3 Spirit RT. The only thing done to this car is a eBay turbo, head studs, and a head gasket. The car made 404 horsepower. You've seen plenty of videos of this thing racing. It's went mid-12s at like 117, 118 miles an hour. This is a one of 1,100 or 1,200 cars ever produced. The next car we will talk about is my personal baby. This is a 87 Carroll Shelby CSX. This is like one of 750 made in 1987. We, of course, have put a dual overhead cam, 420A head, 2.4 Caravan block in it with a Borg Warner. This car should produce, you know, once we get it on a standalone ECU and traction control and everything, somewhere in the 600-700 horsepower range with no problem. You can see the drag radials. It's kind of ready. The next car we're going to talk about is my brother's baby. This is a basically dream car for him. This is a IROC RT Daytona. This is another factory T3 Mopar car. You can see this car is very much stock besides the intercooler upgrade, which pretty much every turbo car we have, you have to have an intercooler upgrade. This car is on TE37s. This is a very clean car. The interior is almost mint condition. The car is pretty much perfect. I don't know how you'll be able to tell in the light, but if you look down the side, yeah, it's pretty much show car quality for a 90s car. That's pretty much all I can say about that. It's one of 99 emerald green cars ever made. So it's probably the rarest car we own, actually, without a doubt. This is a car we just purchased today for a friend of ours. This is a LeBaron GTC. Funny thing is, it is a convertible 5-speed car. These are pretty rare. There's only 250 of these ever made, and you're looking at one of them. Yes, it's in really bad condition right now. Once we have it delivered to him, he will probably clean it up, make it a very nice car. These wheels are only made for this car. It's another one of those very rare things. This thing that looks completely dirty and never has been cleaned since it's left Florida is a 1963 Plymouth Valiant. You guys have probably never seen this before. I've never showed it on the channel or anything. Those are like 2007 Magnum seats. This is a sticker I made in high school. This thing, right there, Valiant, you can see a little surface rust. This car has sat outside a lot and has no motor in it. So, coming up in future videos, this thing will receive a SRT4 motor with a 904 transmission, a little GT 3076, I believe. It should make you know, somewhere in the 400 or 500 horsepower range. And then, you know, rear wheel drive, 3-speed auto. It should be a fun project. And then we have my brother's daily driver. This is the Fiat. You guys seen me race it in certain videos. Like I said, I promised you guys a garage walk around of pretty much all the cars. We do still have the pickup truck. We have a Daytona edition 2005 Dodge Ram, and that's what we tow all the cars around to the track when we want to go far and we want to do track events. And then over here we have 4 spare heads for the T3 Mopars. We have stock intakes. We have a custom built manifold for a T3. Basically we have tons of parts. Here's a coilover setup for a Mopar. And then we'll go over here to the shelves, simple little toolbox. Right here is the parts that we've taken off the Fiat. We did a factory airbox delete. We did a cat 3-inch downpipe delete. We did upgraded coils. That is one issue you run into with the Fiats, is that the coils actually start breaking up and you get misspark. The Fiat also has a Euro compulsion phase 0 tune. If you notice over there on the ground, there's an exhaust system we're going to install in the next video. And then up here we have a 420A head extra one. We have 3 dual cam heads for, of course, SRT4 base motors. And then down here we have a Magnum single cam head, which would be coming on a stock single cam neon. And then we have a ton of other parts. For our wheel and tire selection, we have a set of Steelies for a Fiat. We have a set of drag wheels for an SRT4. We have a set of Ninjas, which is the stock wheels that come on that Daytona IROC outside. Then we have our slicks for all of our cars. We have our drag radials for all of our cars. And then this is a set of winter tires we got for the Daytonas. This is the whole suspension rebuild kit for the CSX, the 87. We'll do a video on that coming up as well. And then once the clutch cable comes in for this, we should do some pulls and test driving of this. We have spare bumpers over here for our CSX, and then we have a bunch of panels and carpet and everything to clean up the cars. So the next video is going to feature this Fiat right here. We are going to put a custom built stainless steel 2.5 inch exhaust to go with the rest of the mods. So if you guys have never seen a 1.4 multi-air without an engine cover, this is basically what it looks like with a 3-inch downpipe. These are the aftermarket Bosch coils. The factory Mopar coils, like I said, break up. This is a little hot air intake, which I kind of told my brother not to use, but hey, it is what it is. It's cheap intake, it works. And then this little T setup right here to the emission stuff deletes the factory air box. So, like I said, that is basically a walk around of the Northern YOSTBUILT garage. If you guys have any questions about any of the cars, leave them down in the comments below. I can pretty much answer everything. I don't correctly talk about all of them all the time in the video because we have too many cars. We experiment with a lot of parts, like this build using stock electronics with a motor that was never designed for it. You know, this thing over here, eBay Turbo 400 horsepower. This car is pretty much staying stock, dude. There's no reason to really modify it besides the front mount. It's pretty much a show car. Of course, TEs look good on everything. And then, like I said, the build on the Valiant, the Fiat build, and everything else will be coming soon. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave comments down below if you have any questions about any of the cars, or if you want to know anything, or you know, have any concerns with the cars. Also, the Neon has carbon trunk. Like I said, I didn't really show. It has a carbon hood which needs to be cleaned up. Like I said, the Neon's fully built. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and until the next one.